I got mint sitting down here. This is to, you know, for anybody want to sneak in there. You don't do nothing for lizards because lizards all in here. And they just love being in here. And I don't mind them, but the other ones, they ain't got no legs, just shoulders. Woo, I don't like him. Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I would like to welcome you. And if you are a return viewer, thank you for coming back again. I'm out on the patio and I have my tools out. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and finish putting up my Easy Cube trellis. I've said it in many videos, but that is not as high as it goes. It goes much higher. I just put it that high because I forgot what I had growing in there last fall when I got it, or when I moved it over there. And yeah, I had the Easy Cube before I had the trellis. I got the trellis Easy Cube last summer, and I got that trellis last fall. And I just put it just that high so that if I needed to cover it during the winter, I could, and it worked out good. But I think I will go ahead and finish that trellis because I've been talking about it for the last few videos, and I know y'all sick of hearing me talk about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now while I got all my tools out here. So I'll be right back. I think what I want to do I want to do it first. I want to kind of do a little tour of the garden. It's not a lot, but can you believe we're about to get some more cold weather? It is April 17th, and it is it's a beautiful day. It got up to about 90 degrees today, but Sunday, tomorrow, Saturday, is supposed to be I think it's supposed to be pretty, but then it's supposed to be downhill all day, and it is going to start cooling down, I think, and rain. And we do need rain. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is put my timers on my irrigation system because I don't have those on yet. And we've been like hand watering all the time. It hadn't been so bad because the garden is not full. It's not, but it's still, thank you to Vego Garden with their retractable hose. It's easier because you pull, the hose is not heavy. You pull it out wet, and I mean that hose will reach all over this backyard. And and then we just retract it back when we're done. But that still gets worse. I'm in the greenhouse. This is a plant. This is a mint plant. This is lavender. I started it from seed last year. I went to sowed it last year. And see, 2/14/2025. I did started that from winter sowing. This is my bay leaf. I got that last Saturday, and I showed it to you all, and I up-potted it into this pot here. I don't know what's going on, but that's how it's looking. It is a lot of plants in here, you all. This is a sage. This is valerian. This is a valerian. Let me see if I can pick the pot up. That is valerian. That is probably going to go into the new herb garden that I have. Right back here, this is peppermint. Is it peppermint or spearmint? It's peppermint. This is peppermint. This is another sage. And all the rest of this is Genovese basil. I plant a lot of Genovese basil, sweet basil, to grow with my tomato plants. I always do that. And I always, like, when I give away tomato plants, this is a giveaway basket here. And they're already called for. So, but I always plant Genovese basil with my tomato plants. The hornworm ones here, they don't like them. So, but I've heard a lot of people say the basil trick don't work for them. So, but that's what I do. This is red brandy wine. That's Paul Robeson. I got 2 already planted, and I'll show you those. Those are big mamas. They don't look like it right now, but once I get them in the ground, they'll do better, because they do this every year. They look skimpy like that, and then when I get them in the ground, you can't stop it from growing. The only thing that'll stop it from growing is cold weather. But it's some super sauce in there, and then it's mushroom baskets in here, and this is black brandy wine, and this is a honeycomb. This is a cherry tomato, and it's already got tomatoes on it, y'all. It's got tomatoes on it. They need to go in the ground. Will you see that? Do you see that? They love being in this greenhouse, but they're gonna love it even better when you get out there in that compost soil. There's a boxcar willy back there, and indigo apple. I never grown it. Had the seeds, so I said I'll sow them. See what happens. These are my pepper plants. This has to be the purple cayenne. Bueno mulata. Look at those pretty flowers. It is a purple cayenne, and it is a beautiful plant, you all. And I think I have 2 of these, and they have flowers on them already. This one is poblano. These are Hisea, I think. Yeah, Hisea. And back there are Tabasco plants right here. I got a jalapeno somewhere. I don't know where my, but oh, I done broke that down. That's all right. They can grow some more. Anyway, I got mint sitting down here. This is to, you know, for anybody who wants to sneak in there. You don't do nothing for lizards, because lizards all in here, and they just love being in here. And I don't mind them, but they other ones, they ain't got no legs, just shoulders. Woo, I don't like him. Those are the onions. They're in here growing well. A few videos ago, I cut these back, and you see they're just growing back again. It's 80 degrees in here. Got my little fan going. That's why all that knocking you hear. So I'm gonna go on out of here. But that is what we got. So right here, I don't feel like really taking this apart. Now we've had Mr. No Shoulders to make an appearance over here, so I have to be very careful. But these are early Jersey Wakefield cabbage, and then those are imperial broccoli, and then way back there are Copenhagen cabbage. So that's what's going on under here. I have another mint plant right there. I have thyme and chives over there. I need to work on those. The thyme has went to seed. I think it needs to be in something bigger, but it definitely needs fertilizing. These are my rosemary plants. This is the one that I did a video on. I think it got mad at me, but I think I have since fertilized it and put some compost in there, and it's looking a tiny bit okay now. Looking better. Yeah, it's looking better because it's coming out. It's more little leaves coming out. And that's another rosemary. This is my sister's rhubarb. It's looking pretty good. That is a white Swiss chard. Winter Silver, I think is the name of it. That is a mint plant. These are red onions. I have carrots planted under that. I have nothing here. And then these are the Paul Robesons that I have planted here. And that is a basil plant. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Let me check and see what the carrots are doing. I think there is some germination right there. I just see that one little, oh, there's a slug. That is, they're not all up yet. But I saw that little piece. So it is nothing. The carrots, I have one that has germinated. But that's pretty much it. So I want to come over here. This is Myers lemon. Had a bunch of flowers on it. It's some little fruit coming. Some there and some down there. I have another pot for that. I don't know if it's any too much bigger than what I have it in, but I do want to put it in a bigger pot. These are a bunch of seedlings that we are just waiting to put in. And have a new bed that I am going to, it's going to be my herb garden. And a lot of these blue spice basil, they need some water. Everybody else getting water. They not. So why is that? Because it's standing high. It's not sitting. So, I mean, This is holy basil, eucalyptus, I don't know. That is rhubarb, our sweet potato slips. I think this is vinca. And I think there's another tray of vinca right there. This is horehound. These were my St. John's wort, and they had gone to glory. I am going to plant some seeds because I want that. This is peppermint, moringa, and this is a Lessia pepper, and this is a poblano. I don't know what my jalapeno is, but this is lemon catnip. And this is blue spice basil, I think. Yeah, it smells good, you all. It smells so good. These are marigolds and black coneflower and bachelor buttons, and these are holy basil, Tulsi. We want a lot of that, a lot of it. If you don't know what holy basil does, go look it up. Look at the benefits of it, you all, and see, don't you need some of that in your life? These two are artichoke, and that is a catnip, and this is curly something, curly cheval. And Genovese basil. Oh, Lordy, that is from 2025. Don't that what they say? That is ginger. Ginger. And I think a lot of that is yarrow and this stuff from last year. Oh my goodness. This is from 2024. Amaranth, Josephine's coat, 4/3/2024. That come out of that pot. This is my sister. We only have these two green stalks. They're hers. This one just has a lot. She had a brassicas in this one, but she has a lot of onions still growing. She had the onions growing for protection for the brassicas. The brassicas went to seed, so the onions are still growing. That is horehound, and this one is her strawberry. Oh, it smells good, y'all. It's her strawberry green stalk. There's a lot of strawberries that are down in here. She got the bird netting up. But will you look at these? Don't these look delicious? Oh, I was working over here a few minutes ago, and it was the prettiest red strawberry over in here. And I said, let me go get the camera. Look down at that. Woo. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And they smells so good. Strawberries all in here. Look at them. They are doing so well. Strawberries. Everywhere there are strawberries. And it was one I'm fixing to get this one little one right here. Look at this strawberry, y'all. Just look at it. It's not that big, but hey, there's some big ones around in there, but this one is so pretty and red. I am going to try this right here. Oh yeah, it is good and sweet. It was a lot of them out here, and my sister's been eating them. And she come in like she sad, like I stood out there and ate all them strawberries. That's what you're growing them for. Stand out there and eat them. That's what you grow them for. They're yours. Eat them. This is a mandarin. And it has a lot of fruit on it. But I brought this out late. So I don't know how. They probably been germinating, getting good germination though. I mean pollinated. Because it was in the greenhouse for so long. And I didn't bring it out yet. And so I brought it out. I said, let me go ahead and do that so that this thing can get some good pollination. So that is what that is. This is a key lime. It is, it's been out, but it, I think these may need to come out of these pots because they have a little reservoir in the bottom and they are not, they don't need to be so wet. Same for this. This is Aurora Satsuma, and it's put on these big green leaves, but I don't know if I'll get any fruit because I hadn't seen any flowers or anything. I just don't know what's gonna happen with this. We have some chamomile that's coming up, volunteer here. There are more strawberries, but we don't keep them up, so we don't know. We just don't know. It is more mint. My sister we had a big storm, wind. We had some wind come through, blew over the red roselle, and that top broke out of it. She stuck it down in that soil, hoping that it will grow roots. This is mint. This is mint. This is chocolate mint. And I have 2 people that I gotta send some of this to. That is more mint. This is horehound. I have not fertilized this, and it needs it bad. That is a sage. That's a sage. This is a fig. I know. That is the fig, nominal fig. This is the fig I got from GT Jr. Grows it, Alaska. This is what it is. This is lemon balm. Look at these leaves. This is the 5th year. This is year number 5 for this. And it is coming up beautifully. This is that red roselle. My sister, it blew over. I stuck it in here because a bad windstorm came up last night. And I stuck it in here because we were scared it was going to fall and break again. This is Calabrese broccoli. And these are carrots. And they are getting really big, getting close to needing to be harvested. Okay, you all. It's dark now. And I probably should finish tomorrow, and I might do it. But we got busy, and we were doing some things around behind the shed. So ended up doing that, and it got dark. But this is the in-ground bed that we have. We planted corn in this Saturday, and my sister said she saw some to come up, but I don't know. I probably should just wait till in the morning. But she put sunflowers over here, and it's one right there coming up. She got a lot of sunflowers coming up. I think there's one there. They're coming up. So we have sunflowers growing out here with the corn. Got yarrow and I think bee balm all right here. We kind of cleaned this out Saturday. This is what we were working on earlier. We put some of that black plastic down all across here for a trailer to park on it. So right here she has hyssop. This is the tub. Hyssop, feverfew, nothing's here. That is stevia, and this one is nasturtium. Now it's a nasturtium right here, but I think he wants to go on the glory. Had to go ahead and take all this fig down. It's coming up again. We just needed to take, like over here. I cut these back, but I think they probably needed to go all the way down. See, they're coming back right down there. Same way with over here. And that one. But this is, I think we might put another fig right here. Got two more that, I'll, that they hadn't got big yet. But there's one more that is pretty good size. It probably do good if I go ahead and put it in. That is mullein. I think that is a yarrow. Feverfew. Blue butterfly pea. They're gonna grow up. They grow up this trellis. This is a marshmallow. More hyssop and yarrow. Nothing's in this bed. Had to take care of these ants first. And they are still here. These are my sister's blueberries. They had some little blueberries on them. I still got little flowers, I think. But this one had blueberries. This is the big garden. Going in. These are Sweet Williams. They were so pretty the other day. They still are. I don't have anything planted here. But those weeds, I gotta get all of that out. These are sugar snap peas. I need to fertilize them. These are potatoes, a lot of weeds in there. I gotta get those out. And they're coming up. This is the Yukon Gold. And these are the red gnarling. But this one was already here, so I don't know. These are the onions. Now, you all, when you see weeds, you got to go on and get them, because they will compete with your crop for use up all its nutrients, and your crop won't get it. So see how pretty and green these weeds are? They are benefiting a lot from that ammonium sulfate. They like stuff too. And so you surely do not want them to take over your garden beds. I did a really bad thing last year when I let my garden go, because now the weeds and basil plants are trying to take over. Didn't get out here to water today, but it's supposed to cool down. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and but I'm probably gonna go ahead and water in the morning, maybe. This is really time for these to be fertilized again with ammonium sulfate. See how they just coming up in here? Weeds. Okay, you all. So these are the onions, and watering them with the hose, sometimes you have too much pressure when you're watering, moves the soil around, and the onions will get buried. But I'm gonna have to spoon these, like pull the soil away from around the bulb so that they can get bigger. But that's how the onions are doing. I put potatoes in here. My good friend Tasha from Tasha's Touch Homes and Gardens, and she gave me some potatoes. She was watching when I planted those over there, and I really didn't have a good selection of potatoes, and Yukon Gold was my favorite, and she sent me what she had left, and they were some little shriveled up potatoes, but they had plants growing off of them, and they are gonna grow well. I'm gonna make sure of that. Thank you, Tasha. These are purple hull peas. My goodness, look at the grass. Look at the weeds. Look at the weeds. Oh my God. But it's not so bad up here. But my goodness, you're almost gonna need to take a mower and mow that down. We have to do something with that tomorrow. We might get that little hole we have to scrape that off, because I'm not gonna sit and pick all that off. I'm gonna grab hands full of that. That is horrible. You see all those? Those are all weeds. Those are weeds. Okay, y'all, so the elephant garlic, see how it has grown from me putting that ammonium sulfate on? And I don't know, I don't think that I'm gonna grow elephant garlic anymore. I'd rather go with them. My sister has, that is a comfrey plant. That's an elderberry. And this other stuff may come up. I don't know. She's had sunflowers and comfrey, not comfrey, what? No, celosia was up there. The echinacea, coneflower. It was over here too. So it's been a lot of stuff in here. It's real pretty. Bringing pollinators for the big garden. So that's the big garden. The melon mound, we have not amended it yet. Blackberry is back there. That's what we got growing so far. It's just a little tour of the garden. And I'm gonna go on in the house. My sister has a lot of pretty flowers on the front, and I'll do a special video on that because I really want y'all to see those. I'll probably do that tomorrow before we get all that rain. And but that is it, you all. I appreciate you all hanging out with me this afternoon, this evening. And so you all stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.